Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be watching Supernatural Season 2, Episode 8, entitled... What is it entitled? Crossroad Blues. So, I see that the father is in the recap. To be honest, I already watched the recap, so I kind of know. I already know that this episode's probably going to have to do with the main season arc, so I'm excited about that. Okay, guys, let's get started, but before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. And also, you can get the full reaction to this video and to other videos on Patreon. Let's get started.
What's going on? Oh, my God. Get a doctor. Run! What happened? Talk to me.
Dogs.
Stay with us, baby.
Dogs, black dogs.
Robert, don't you down me.
Good dogs. Mama, don't you down me. That was a fake southern accent, I could tell.
So much for a low profile. You got a warrant in St. Louis, and now you're officially in the Fed's database.
Dude, I'm like Dillinger or something.
Dean, it's not funny. It makes the job harder. We gotta be more careful now.
What do they got on you?
Yeah, you guys...
Haven't posted it yet.
Wait,
I
no
mean-
accessory?
That's happened twice where they've been let go by the police. Because in Bender's, I think the police, she was just like, go, hide, whatever. But it's like, how are they getting around? They're practically wanted felons by this point. They're not convicted as felons, but they have so much clout around them, I don't see how they haven't gotten caught by the police, especially with the amount of fraud they've committed. Health insurance fraud, credit card fraud.
He lived a charmed life.
How so?
He's a flat-out genius. I mean, I'm capable, but next to him, it wasn't always that way either.
No?
Want to know the truth? There was a time where he couldn't even design a pup tent. Hell, 10 years ago, he's working as a bartender at this place called Lloyd's. Complete dive.
Right. So what changed?
He got me. But overnight, he gets this huge commission, and he starts designing. He starts designing the most ingenious buildings anyone has ever seen. It was like the level of Van Gogh and Mozart.
What?
It's funny.
I already figured it out. So if you work at that bar, there's somebody at that bar who's saying, if you sell me your soul or you sell me your life in exchange, something, then I'll give you genius. I'll make you a great musician. I'll make you a great architect, whatever. And then the hellhounds or the black dogs come and get you eventually. I hope that rain's not too loud.
I'd be willing to bet that's graveyard dirt. And a black cat bone.
That's serious spell work. I mean, that's deep south hoodoo stuff.
Used to summon the demon.
Not just summon one. Crossroads are where packs are made. These people are actually making deals with the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that always ends good.
They're seeing dogs all right. But not black dogs, they're seeing hellhounds. Demonic pit bulls.
And whoever this demon is, it's back and it's collecting. And that doctor lady, wherever she's
Didn't I say hellhounds?
Was that Pepper?
Who the hell are you?
George Darrow?
I'm not buying anything.
Oh, whoa, looks like you went for the wrong shaker there. Usually when you want to keep something evil out, you go for the salt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about this. Tell me, you seen that hellhound yet?
Look, we want to help. Please. Just 5 minutes. So what is that stuff out front?
Goofa dust. You boys think you know something about something, but not goofa dust?
Well, we know
A little bit of the voodoo, a little
Just
hoodoo.
enough to make us dangerous.
What is it?
Hoodoo. My grandma
Damn,
taught
good.
me. Keeps out.
I said voodoo, then I meant hoodoo.
Demons we know.
Well then, keep it. Maybe it'll do you some good. I'm the one called that demon in the first place.
What'd you do it for?
I was weak. I mean, who don't want to be great? Who don't want their life to mean something? I just never thought about the price.
Was it worth it?
Hell no. Of course, I asked for talent. Should have gone for fame.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
Still broke.
I was thinking about that. But that guy playing the guitar was like, yeah, but he was still playing in like a little backwoods place when he died. Like, if I make a deal with the devil, I'm gonna be famous and rich. Well, maybe not famous, but rich. You know. Definitely, unabashedly, not ashamed to want to be rich. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be wealthy. Capitalism, capitalism. I'm pretty liberal, by the way, but sometimes people overdo it. I can't do anything in life because of capitalism. It's like capitalism. I'm like, but how can you say you're not a capitalist when you own your own business? Capitalism.
One way or another.
Ooh, it takes you to hell.
All I want is to finish my last painting. Day or two, I'm done. I'm just trying to hold them off to the end. Buy a little time.
Okay, that's got to be the stupidest deal ever, to sell your soul and go to hell for all eternity. That is the stupidest deal you could possibly ever make. Like, ooh, 80 years on Earth, 100 years on Earth, tops. 120 years on Earth, tops. Eternity in hell. Who would make such a ridiculously stupid deal like that? I thought it just came and took your life and killed you. I didn't know it sent you to hell. And I was wondering, is Sam and Dean, is their father in hell? Don't tell me. But I was wondering that. Is their father in hell? Was that part of the deal that he made with that demon? I mean, being dead is one thing, but having to go to hell for all eternity, that's another.
Evan? Please! Don't hurt me. We're not gonna hurt you, all right? We're here to help you.
We know all about the genius deal you made.
What? How? Doesn't matter. All that matters is we're trying to stop it.
How do I know you're not lying?
Well, you don't, but you're kind of running low on options there, buddy boy.
Can you stop it?
Don't know. We'll try.
I don't want to die.
Of course you don't. Not now.
Dean, stop.
What'd you ask for anyway, Ev? Huh? Never need Viagra, bowl of perfect game, what?
My wife.
Right, getting the girl. Well, that's worth the trip to hell for.
Dean, stop.
No. He's right. I made the deal.
That was stupid.
Nobody twisted my arm. That woman, or whatever she was at the bar, she said I could have anything I wanted. I thought she was nuts at first, but I don't know. I was desperate.
Desperate.
Julie was dying.
You did it to save her?
So,
She had cancer.
That's why Dean's so upset about it, because he, on some level, he knows that his father made a deal with that demon. So that's why he's upset. But really, I mean, this has got to be... I mean, this takes the cake on stupidity, though. Going to hell for all eternity for, 50 years of whatever. 60, 70, 150 years tops of whatever.
They'd stopped treatment. They were moving her into hospice. They kept saying, a matter of days. So yeah, I made the deal. And I'd do it again. I'd have died for her on the spot.
Yeah, but you're going to go to hell, though. Hell! Fire and brimstone.
You ever think about her and all this?
I did this for her.
You sure about that? I think you did it for yourself. So you wouldn't have to live without her. But guess what? She's gonna have to live without you now. But what if she knew how much it cost? What if she knew it cost your soul? How do you think she'd feel?
It's here.
You're lucky I've got a soft spot for lost puppies and long faces. I just can't leave you like this. Besides, you didn't call me here to bargain for Evan. Not really.
Can you bring him back? My dad.
Of course I can. Just as he was. Your dad would live a long, natural life. Like he was meant to. That's a promise.
What about me?
I could give you 10 years. 10 long, good years with him. That's a lifetime. The family can be together again. John, Dean, Sammy, the Winchester boys all reunited.
I wonder if they made them invisible to save money.
Oh, you're just gonna go on a little trip? Way down south.
Look, forget Evan. Think of your dad.
Regna terre. Cantate Deo. Salite Domino. Quiferta super celum celi. Ad orientem. Ecce dobit vocem suem. Vocem virtutis.
Turbuite virtutum Deo. Deus celi. Deus terre. Humilite. Majestate gloriae tua. Supplicamus. Ut ab omnium.
Circle's broken, come on!
Infernali, spiritua, protestare, lacto, deceptione et naquitia, omnis fallacia, libera nos Domine. Ade Satan,
This Latin sounds pretty good.
omnis fallacia, hostis humanis
Compared to Willow's.
potente manere.
Wait!
What the hell was that for?
Sealing the deal.
I usually like to be warned before I'm violated with demon tongue.
Evan Hudson is free. He and his wife will live long lives.
How do I know you're not lying?
My word is my bond.
Oh, really?
It is when I make a deal. It's the rules. You got what you wanted? Now let me go.
So I'm a little confused because my understanding was, I thought the demons came from hell, lived in hell, and then they could possess people and shit. But it seems like they're afraid to go to hell themselves. And I'm also confused, are the demons, when they make these deals and take these people's souls, are these people going to hell afterwards? Their souls, are they going to hell to burn for all eternity? Or do they just get their soul and... Well, what happens after that? I mean, they're going to hell, right? So why would she be afraid to go? I'm so confused. So they make deals for people to go to hell, but they're afraid of hell themselves, so they don't come from hell. This seems a little bit like they don't know what they're doing. But I might be wrong. I just might not understand it.
You're gonna double-cross me? Funny how I'm the trustworthy one.
Never trust a human.
You know, you renege, send me to hell. Sooner or later, I'm gonna climb out, and skinning Evan Hudson will be the first thing that I do. I gotta tell you, you would have never pulled that stunt if you knew.
Knew what?
Where your dad is. You should have made that deal. See, people talk about hell, but it's just a word. It doesn't even come close to describing the real thing.
Shut your mouth, bitch.
You could see your poor daddy, hear the sounds he makes because he can't even scream.
But I send you back there.
Don't spoil anything. Okay, guys, that was Crossroad Blues. That was it was an okay episode. I wouldn't say it was great or amazing. Overall, it definitely felt very typical Monster of the Week. Plus, the motive of the characters, just to me, just didn't make sense. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to sell your soul for 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever years of fame, fortune, success to go to hell for all eternity. It just makes absolutely zero sense. And I was saying, and the thing was, I was saying that Dean's dad should let Dean die. I 100% believe that. Because at least had Dean died, he would have gone with the Reaper and would have probably gone to a good place in the afterlife. And then his father eventually would have died later, many, many years later, or whenever, and probably could have gone to the afterlife too. But instead, he decides to sacrifice his son's life so he could temporarily live on the earthly plane in exchange for him going to hell for all eternity. That is a horrible deal. And I know people are going to be like, but the love and sacrifice. No. It's a stupid deal. It's a very stupid deal. He should have just let nature run its course and let Dean die. Dean is right. Dean should have died. Just the payoff of it, the exchange is just it's just a really ridiculously stupid exchange. No amount of love for anybody can make sense of that exchange. No amount of love. No. It doesn't make any sense to me. That he didn't want, again, let me say this again. I get it. He didn't want to see his son die. He wanted his son to live. But his son's only going to live a good 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever years anyway, even if he did exchange it. So now, in exchange for 50, 60, 70 years, he's going to hell for all eternity. That just makes no sense. If he were my kid, and that was the situation, my kid would be dead. I'm sorry. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'll see you in the afterlife. We'll see each other in heaven together. Okay, please, no. If you have a kid, please tell me. Would you make the same deal that Dean's dad made? Would you make that deal? Would you go to hell for all eternity just so your child, that you love very much, could live an extra 50, 60, 70 years? When you could just let your child die, which would be very hard, of course, but at least you could both be together in the good part of the afterlife, in heaven, in the heavenly dimensions, not him in the heavenly dimensions and you stuck in hell. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. That was just a really bad deal. Really bad deal. And also, but the redeeming quality was the last, 15 minutes where Dean and the lady started chatting. That was good. But up until then, it was just it felt very run-of-the-mill. Dean was upset that his father made that deal for him. That was in there. But still, nevertheless, it still felt kind of run-of-the-mill. So I was going to give it a 7. But because of that ending, I'm thinking a 7.5. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.